in this video, I'm going to show you what all the arcade game looks like.
You the woman?
Yeah, you the woman. Okay, so, let's go into this door, and let's start the first arcade game, which all these are really just tutorials on how to do Spider-Man's moves. And I just kind of have to practice them. Sort of like the practice levels in the first Spider-Man game. As you can see, it's kind of the same design and everything. So, yeah, it's cool, I guess. And you can also see how long you can last in these games. So that's cool. Alright, so in case you're just now tuning into the walkthrough, when Spider-Man's head flashes, you want to push the circle button to dodge attacks. Alright, and we just unlocked a new minigame. Well, a new arcade game. I just beat the high score. Okay, that's enough of that game. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, that's a way to end the game, getting shot in the face. Okay, so now we're going to learn about directional attacks. While attacking the target in front, press the left analog stick down and press square. Alright, let me show you what this looks like. Now press left analog stick down and press square to perform a directional attack. Directional attacks can be linked from other attacks. Yeah. Right, like so. That's a directional attack. Directional attacks can hit enemies behind you and on either side of you. Use it during combat when you're surrounded by enemies. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna practice this attack a little bit more. You just attack the enemy, and then while you're attacking, just push down on the analog stick to change the direction of your attacks. You just gotta keep doing that for a few seconds. Alright, that's enough of that game. Now let's move on to the next arcade game, which is the Web Attack game. Hold triangle to web tie the robots. If they reach you, you'll lose a life. Uh-oh. Right, let's web them up. Right, and I didn't know that you actually have to push left and right to rotate yourself one at a time. Right, so you hold down the triangle button to tie up enemies. Press the left analog stick in any direction while web tying the robots to Wep Yank. Let's check it out. We're web yanking enemies. Oh yeah. Tap triangle to disarm the robots. Just have to tap the triangle button to get rid of any weapons that enemies might have. You've unlocked the air combo game, the last game. Alright, we're not gonna leave just yet. We have one more. Rotate the left. Yeah, I'm not so good at this one. You have to hold down the triangle button and rotate the left analog stick. I could do it, but only for about 1 second. Yeah, I could never get good at that attack. That's why you never really see me using it. It's cool to look at it, but I can never get it down. But anyways, let's move on to the next game, which is Air Combat. Alright, that's an uppercut. You hold down the L2 button while moving the sprint, and when you reach an enemy, push the square button to do an uppercut. Right, next, we have the Wep Yank. You want to push triangle and then up in order to yank him up into the air, and you can jump up and attack him. Next, we have another Web Yank. You want to jump up in the air, press triangle, then down, in order to Web Yank the enemy to you, like this. And then you attack him before he hits the ground. So there you go. I think that's the different ways you can do it. Without certain attacks, it's difficult to air juggle for long. Be sure to visit the Spidey store frequently for upgrades. Yeah, upgrades. That's awesome. Alright, so the challenge is to try to keep the bad guy up for as long as you can. See if you can beat 5 seconds. I was almost about to say 5 minutes. Took me a few tries, so I decided to cut out all my failed attempts. Check it out. You can do stuff like this. And there we go. We just did it. We beat the best time. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Those are what all the arcade games look like. So that's pretty cool.